Morning guys, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training out in the high desert, having a beautiful day, getting up walking property with the dog. Got Rock's out, she's having a good life. She gets to run the 10 acres now, her and Buddy. So big old piece of property out here for them to have it. I woke up this morning as cold as it was and started to notice we have winter's coming, needless to say, for those that can't feel it. It's getting a little nippy at night. It's supposed to be really getting down into the 30s next week, 36 somewhere. That's cold enough to start worrying about winterizing, getting ready for winter. So be going down to Tractor Supply, getting a bunch of straw for the dog houses, and then figuring out what I'm going to do with them in the winter time as far as rain, etc. They'll be putting boxes inside the house most likely, and get them out of the rain, get them out of the weather, and they'll be fine. So just got to be creative sometimes with how you figure out what to do, but you got to be aware of it ahead of time, right? So that's why I'm talking about straw in the dog houses and that kind of thing, right? We're up in cold country where we get snow, and not that dogs can't handle it. They've got a double coat, most of them. My Dutchies for sure, a nice thick double coat. And then whether you realize it or not, dogs put out an oil that goes in between that coat that sheds off water. And how do you think, you always wonder how animals can handle the winter? Well, that's why Mother Nature has given them the protection they need to have to be winterized, right? So for most dogs, it's not that big a deal. You see dogs up in Alaska that winterize those big old thick coats. These Dutch Shepherds are from Holland, Denmark, where it gets cold and moisture and get a lot of a temperate climate, right? It is cold out there. So, but the dogs, dogs are dogs. They're not humans, We don't have the protection for us, but animals, that Mother Nature gives them what they need for the most part. Common sense, get them out of the wind, get them into a shed or someplace that's going to be out of the wind and out of the elements in that regard, and then you're fine. So just keep it in mind. And that dog sounds like he's the most horrific whining pitch that he's got. That's that Pressa. He's noisier and whines a bigger baby than all of them. All right, talk to you guys later. Have a good day. I just got up yakking at the screen, yak a little bit as I'm out here walking around property with the dogs, starting my day, waiting for it to get a little warm enough that I can start going out working dogs. It's not even just now getting close to 8:30. It's just getting warm enough to start thinking about setting up to start working some dogs. Talk to you later. Have a beautiful day in paradise.